Hi everyone and welcome to today's video. For today I wanted to talk about my trip to Disneyland. So I just got back a couple days ago and it was a really fun trip. I haven't been to Disneyland for 7 years, so since I was 16. And the last time I went, it was just for one day. So going for 5 days in the theme parks was definitely a bit of a different experience, especially since I was with like younger kids who couldn't go on all the rides, and yeah, it definitely made it a little bit different. I also was able to go to California Adventures, which I've never been to, so that was a fun experience as well to get to experience all of that. My favorite rides were probably in Disneyland Splash Mountain. I remember the first time I went on it when I was like 12. I was deathly afraid of it, and this time it was like not even scary at all. I was really impressed that the little girl that I nanny for also went on that ride and she loved it. So that was fun. In California Adventures, my favorite ride was the new Guardians of the Galaxy ride. It used to be Tower of Terror. It's pretty much the same ride, it's just the exterior and kind of what you see during the ride is different. But it was a lot of fun. I like the feeling of dropping, so that is probably my favorite ride over all of the rides that I've been on. Yeah. The ride that I went on the most was probably the Ariel ride in California Adventure. We spent 3 days in California Adventure and 2 days in Disneyland, and the Ariel ride was the little girl's favorite ride, and so we went on that quite a bit. We even got stuck on that ride like 5 times in one go around, so yeah, we were on that ride a lot. I'm trying to think of what else to talk about. We brought a stroller that had 2 seats for the 2 kids and then a glider board that we put a cooler on. And bringing a cooler to the parks was really nice because it saved us a lot of money because we didn't have to buy food while we were there. We would pack our lunches and dinners and eat it at the park. We also kept like snacks cool and drinks cool, which was really nice. We also found out that there are certain places in the parks that you can fill up your water bottles with free ice water, or else they'll give you like a cup of free ice water and you can dump it in your water bottle. So we used reusable water bottles so we could like fit it all in, which was awesome to have cold water. It definitely made a huge difference for us to be able to have cold water. Some other cool things that we used were this mister that you just like would pump it and then you'd spray cold water on you, and it felt so good. It would make the heat of the day bearable, so we'd use that on us. And then we also had stroller fans for the kids, which were awesome. They'd just clip onto the strollers and it would help keep them cool so they weren't so hot sitting in the stroller, which was really nice to not have to worry so much about them getting overheated. Another cool thing that they had, since we were traveling with little kids, was the mother's room. It was just a place where like mothers can go and feed their babies, or else there's like high chairs that you could feed kids, or like little kids' bathrooms that were designed for toddlers, which was awesome. They also had like a store so you could buy like diapers or baby food or whatever you might need if you ran out or forgot it while you were at Disneyland. And they had one of those in both California Adventure and Disneyland, and they were really nice. They also had a little area where kids could just like play and watch a movie and take a break in the air conditioning away from the heat, which was really nice, and nice for me as well to just go ahead and sit in there and relax for a bit. The one in California Adventures is right next to the Ghirardelli store. And if you go into the Ghirardelli store, they'll give you free chocolate. And so normally whenever I would go like once a day, I'd go through and get free chocolate just because it's nice and a nice little treat. And yeah, if I was stuck waiting for people, then I would just go and get a chocolate. And it was fun. Another thing that was cool with kids is if they're too little to ride on the rides, you can get a baby pass. And you're supposed to have one person in line go through, and then they get a baby pass before they go in line or after they get out of line. It really depends on the people working, what they preferred you to do. And then the other people in the group, 3 more people can go after that, so you can like switch the riders, and they can go through the fast pass line, which is really nice, so it gets you through faster so you don't have to wait as long. So we're going to do that a couple times. There were a few times that we kind of worked the system and got multiple baby passes for the same ride and we just go straight through. But you're not supposed to do that, but we ended up doing that a couple of times. And then I'm trying to think, there's in California Adventure, since I had never been, they had their new Cars Land, and it was really neat. It reminded me a lot of like the way Universal Studios does things to make it look like the places from the movies. Nowhere else in Disneyland really was like that. Like, I guess there's kind of a few places, but it was really cool to see. It looked just like the movie Cars, which was pretty awesome. And then I think the longest day that we went was Sunday. The mom and who I work for and I went back Sunday night, and we hit like 3 different rides in an hour, and it was a lot of fun. We were out way super late, but it was a good time. And the day that we got most stuff done was on a Friday in California Adventure. There was like 5 to 10 minute waits for all of the rides. We didn't have the baby with us, so we could just go through a lot of the rides, and it was pretty cool. I enjoyed the ride Soarin' a lot too in California Adventures. It was a lot of fun. And then Disneyland, the rides that I liked most were the rides that I liked the most last time, like Splash Mountain, Space Mountain, Indiana Jones. Yeah, those rides. So I think that is pretty much all that I wanted to talk about and share with my trip. It was a really good experience and it was fun, and I'm glad we all survived. It was really nice to come home, and yesterday my sisters and I went to the spa, so that was a really nice way to relax after walking around and being in the heat so much. So yeah, it felt really good to get a massage and a facial and a scalp treatment after that. I think that is all. After this video ends, I will play a couple of clips from Disneyland that I took just from like, I think the Ariel ride and some parades and just some clips of Disneyland scenery. So thank you guys so much for watching and have a wonderful day. Bye!
Said something about being in love. Yes. Poor unfortunate souls in pain. This one, no? Yes, I to shame too bad. Gonna miss you. There you see her sitting there across the way. She don't got a lot to say, but there's something about her, and you don't know.